Protein is one of the most talked about nutrients in the world. You'll hear people say you need more protein to build muscle, lose weight, stay healthy, or even grow stronger hair. Walk into any grocery store and you'll see protein bars, protein shakes, protein cereals, protein yogurt, and even protein chips. But what actually is protein? Why does your body need it every single day? Do you really need protein powder? And how much protein is actually enough? In this video, we're going to answer all of those questions in a simple way. By the end, you'll understand exactly what protein does, why it's important, where to get it, and many other things. Let's start with the basics. What is protein? Protein is one of the 3 macronutrients your body needs. The other 2 are carbohydrates and fats. Carbohydrates mainly give your body energy. Fats help with hormones, brain health, and absorbing certain vitamins. Protein is different. Instead of mainly providing energy, protein is used to build, repair, and maintain almost every part of your body. In fact, every single cell in your body contains protein. Your muscles are made from protein. Your skin contains protein. Your hair is mostly made of a protein called keratin. Your nails are protein. Many hormones are proteins. Many enzymes are proteins. Even parts of your immune system rely on proteins to function properly. Without protein, your body simply couldn't repair itself. Every day, your body is constantly breaking down old cells and creating new ones. Protein provides the building blocks needed for that process. Think of protein like bricks. Imagine your body is a house that's being renovated every single day. Old bricks are removed. New bricks are added. Those bricks are protein. Without enough bricks, repairs become slower and eventually some parts of the house won't stay as strong. That's why protein isn't only important for athletes or people who go to the gym. Every single person needs protein every single day. What is protein made of? Protein is made from tiny molecules called amino acids. You can think of amino acids as tiny Lego pieces. One Lego brick isn't very interesting, but when thousands of them connect together in different ways, they can build almost anything. That's exactly what amino acids do. Different combinations create different proteins. Some become muscle tissue, some become enzymes, some become hormones, some become antibodies that help fight infections. Scientists have identified 20 amino acids that your body used to make proteins. Out of those 20, 9 are called essential amino acids. They're called essential because your body cannot make them on its own. That means you have to get them through the foods you eat. The remaining amino acids can either be produced by your body or made from other amino acids when needed. This is why eating enough protein isn't just about the amount, it's also about getting a variety of protein sources throughout your diet. Complete versus incomplete proteins. Not all protein foods contain the same amino acids. Some foods contain all 9 essential amino acids. These are called complete proteins. Examples include eggs, chicken, turkey, fish, beef, dairy products, soy foods like tofu and edamame. Other foods are called incomplete proteins. These don't contain all the essential amino acids in large amounts. Examples include beans, lentils, chickpeas, nuts, seeds, grains. This doesn't mean incomplete proteins are bad. They're still incredibly healthy. If you eat a varied diet with different plant foods throughout the day, your body can still get all the essential amino acids it needs. So you don't need to eat every amino acid in one single meal. Eating a balanced variety of foods over the course of the day is usually enough. What does protein do? Now that we know what protein is made of, let's talk about what it actually does inside your body. Most people immediately think of muscles. And yes, protein is essential for building and repairing muscle tissue. Every time you exercise, especially strength training, tiny tears form in your muscles. That might sound scary, but it's completely normal. Your body repairs those tiny tears using protein, helping your muscles recover and become stronger over time. But muscles are only one part of the story. Protein is constantly working behind the scenes in ways people never notice. For example, your skin is full of proteins like collagen and elastin, which help keep it strong, flexible, and healthy. Your hair and nails are mostly made from a protein called keratin. That's why protein plays an important role in maintaining healthy hair and strong nails. Protein is also needed to make enzymes. Enzymes are tiny helpers inside your body that speed up important chemical reactions. Without them, digesting food, producing energy, repairing cells, and thousands of other processes would happen far too slowly. Protein is also used to make many hormones. Hormones act like chemical messengers, carrying instructions from one part of your body to another. Some hormones help regulate growth, others help control appetite, metabolism, and many other important functions. Your immune system also depends on protein. Antibodies, the proteins that help your body recognize and fight harmful bacteria and viruses, can't be made properly without enough protein. Even oxygen transport depends on protein. Hemoglobin, the protein inside your red blood cells, carries oxygen from your lungs to the rest of your body. So, when people say protein is important, they aren't just talking about bigger muscles. They're talking about thousands of tiny jobs happening inside your body every second. Why do we need protein every day? Unlike some nutrients, your body doesn't store large amounts of protein for later use. Every day, proteins inside your body are constantly being broken down and rebuilt. Old cells are replaced. Damaged tissues are repaired. New proteins are created. Because this process never stops, your body needs a regular supply of protein from your diet. That's why eating enough protein consistently is usually more important than eating a huge amount once in a while. Think of it like charging your phone. You wouldn't charge it once a month and expect it to keep working. Your body also needs a steady supply of nutrients, including protein, to keep everything running smoothly. What happens if you don't eat enough protein? Thankfully, in many countries, severe protein deficiency is uncommon. However, eating too little protein over a long period can still affect your body. One of the first things people often notice is feeling hungry more often. Protein is one of the most filling nutrients. Meals that include enough protein usually keep you satisfied for longer than meals made mostly of refined carbohydrates. If your diet is very low in protein, you may find yourself feeling hungry again soon after eating. Over time, low protein intake can also make it harder to maintain muscle. Your body is constantly breaking down and rebuilding muscle tissue. If there isn't enough protein available, rebuilding becomes more difficult. Recovery after exercise may also take longer. Some people may notice weaker nails or hair becoming more brittle over time. This is because your body prioritizes the most important functions first. If protein intake stays too low, less essential structures like nails and hair may receive fewer resources. Protein also supports wound healing. Cuts, scrapes, and other injuries rely on protein as part of the repair process. Getting enough protein helps your body rebuild damaged tissue more effectively. It's important to remember that symptoms like tiredness, hair loss, or weak nails can happen for many different reasons, not just because of low protein. Vitamin deficiencies, iron deficiency, medical conditions, stress, and lack of sleep can all play a role. So, while protein is important, these signs don't automatically mean you're not eating enough of it. If you have ongoing symptoms or concerns about your health, it's always best to speak with a healthcare professional. How much protein do you actually need? One of the most common questions people ask is, how much protein do I actually need? The truth is that there's no single number that works for everyone. The amount of protein you need depends on several factors, including your age, your body size, how active you are, and your overall health. Someone who spends most of the day sitting at a tea-stubble desk won't need the same amount of protein as someone who lifts weights 5 days a week. Children and teenagers also have different protein needs than adults because they're still growing and developing. Pregnant and breastfeeding women usually need more protein as well, since their bodies are supporting both themselves and a growing baby. Older adults may also benefit from eating enough protein to help maintain muscle as they age. Instead of focusing on one magic number, it's better to think about eating protein regularly throughout the day. For many people, including a source of protein with each meal is a simple and practical approach. For example, you might have eggs or Greek yogurt at breakfast, chicken or beans at lunch, fish or tofu at dinner, and a handful of nuts or cottage cheese as a snack. Spreading your protein intake across the day may help your body use it more effectively than eating almost all of it in one meal. The best sources of protein. The good news is that protein can be found in many different foods. Some come from animals while others come from plants. Let's start with animal-based sources. These include foods like eggs, chicken, turkey, fish, lean beef, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, milk, and cheese. Many of these foods contain all 9 essential amino acids, making them complete proteins. They're also rich in other nutrients such as vitamin B12, iron, calcium, or omega-3 fats, depending on the food. But animal foods aren't the only options. There are also many excellent plant-based protein sources. Beans, lentils, chickpeas, peas, tofu, tempeh, edamame, quinoa, nuts, and seeds all provide protein along with fiber, vitamins, and minerals. Plant proteins are often higher in fiber than animal proteins, which can support digestive health and help you feel full. If you eat a vegetarian or vegan diet, eating a variety of protein sources throughout the day can help you get all the essential amino acids your body needs. There's no need to obsess over combining specific foods at every meal. A varied, balanced diet over the course of the day is usually enough. Which protein food is the best? People often ask, what's the healthiest protein? The answer is, there isn't just one. Every protein source has its own strengths. Eggs are convenient and nutrient-rich. Fish provides protein along with healthy omega-3 fats. Greek yogurt contains protein and calcium. Beans and lentils offer both protein and fiber. Nuts provide protein together with healthy fats. Chicken is lean and versatile. Tofu is a great option for many people who don't eat meat. Instead of searching for one perfect food, try to include a variety of protein-rich foods in your diet. This gives your body a wider range of nutrients and can make meals more enjoyable. Common protein myths. Now let's clear up some of the biggest myths about protein. Myth number 1, protein is only for bodybuilders. Not true. Every single person needs protein. Whether you're a student, an office worker, a parent, or an athlete, protein supports many essential functions throughout your body. Myth number 2, more protein always means more muscle. Not exactly. Building muscle depends on several factors. You also need resistance training, enough calories, adequate sleep, and time for recovery. Eating huge amounts of protein without exercising won't automatically build muscle. Myth number 3, plant protein isn't real protein. False. Plant foods absolutely contain protein. While some plant foods don't contain all the essential amino acids in the same proportions as many animal foods, eating a variety of plant proteins throughout the day can provide everything your body needs. Myth number 4, you need protein immediately after every workout, or you'll lose your progress. The so-called anabolic window isn't as tiny as many people think. Eating protein after exercise can certainly support recovery. But for most people, getting enough protein throughout the day is generally more important than drinking a shake within a few minutes of finishing a workout. Myth number 5, high-protein foods are automatically healthy. Not always. Some products are marketed as high protein, but may also contain large amounts of added sugar, salt, or saturated fats. It's always a good idea to look at the overall nutritional value of a food, not just the protein number on the label. If this video helped you understand protein a little better, I hope it made nutrition feel less confusing. There's a lot of misinformation online, but understanding the basics can make it much easier to make healthy choices. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like. Subscribe for more simple wellness and nutrition content, and let me know in the comments. What topic should I explain next? Maybe carbohydrates, healthy fats, fiber, vitamins, or another nutrition myth you've always wondered about. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.